I'm Richard Redmond, and you're watching The Play's the Thing. This tale is about Charles Ferguson, who has fond memories of the days he went sailing with his father. He's anxious to get back his sea legs and sail the briny blue waters once again. He sees an ad in a local newspaper about a boat for sale, and he decides to call. My mind goes back to the good old days, when I looked on steam with scorn, to the stormy days and the heavy gales we encountered off Cape Horn. It thrills my blood when I hear once more the order to shorten sail, the howling winds like the cannon's roar as she rolls before the gale. Now sing, my boys, to the ship that goes, and the last that loves a sailor. Then board thy tacks to the wind that blows, and cheer Tom Tillett, the whaler. We shall meet again across the tide, each happy and jolly rover. Then over the bar we shall swiftly glide, when our voyaging is over.
Sounds interesting. By owner, sailboat for sale. We'll sell at a discounted price to the right person. Only serious buyers, please respond. If interested, call for details. I think I'll call. Huh.
Hello?
Yes, hello. I'm calling about the ad in the local paper, boat for sale. Am I speaking to the right person?
Yes.
And to whom am I speaking?
My name is Frederica Milano.
And are you the owner of the boat for sale?
Yes, I am.
Could you give me some information on it?
What would you like to know?
Well, for starters, the kind of boat and the price you're asking.
It's a sailboat, and I'm selling it because my husband recently died, and I have no use for the boat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Well, may I ask, what is the price range, so that I'm not wasting your time?
Do you know anything about sailboats?
Well, I have some idea, but I'll be honest, I'm not that up to date on sailboats.
I'm asking $35,000.
35,000. Is that firm?
Listen, to save you and myself time, if it is out of your reach, just say so. No harm done. I've had other calls on it.
Oh, no, that's within my price range. Could you describe the boat?
I don't mean to be rude, but I think it would be better if you just go and see it. That way we can talk afterwards. Otherwise, we're just wasting my time and yours.
I guess you're right. When and where can I see the boat?
It's at the Old Flying Dutchman Boatyard. Do you know where that is?
No, but I'm sure I can find it. When would be convenient?
Well, tomorrow afternoon would be good. A friend of my husband is showing the boat to anybody who is interested in it. We have some people coming tomorrow morning, and so the afternoon would be fine. He'll be by the boat at the dock. Just go and look for him. His name is Sergio. Everyone knows him.
Sergio. Okay, well, tomorrow's fine. And my name is Charles.
Very good. I'll call Sergio and tell him to expect you.
Very good. Goodbye.
Ciao.
Oh, excuse me, officer. I'm looking for a man named Sergio. Do you know him?
Sure. Just walk down the dock there. He's in one of those slips down there. You can't miss him. He's right by the boat there now.
Okay, this dock here.
Right down there. Straight down there. And you should be on your right-hand side.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Take care.
Excuse me. Are you Sergio?
Yes, sir, mate. That's me, Sergio Amani, at your service. And who might you be?
Well, I'm Charles Ferguson.
Do I know you?
I spoke to Federica on the phone yesterday. I called about her ad in the paper for the boat on sale. She said she'd let you know.
Yeah, now I remember. She got so many calls, I forget all the names she gave me. Yes, now I remember. So you were interested in the boat. Well, here she is. Ain't she a beauty?
Is it still for sale?
I've got people interested, mostly tire kickers, but you never know. As they say, money talks, nobody walks.
Well, what kind of boat is it?
It's a C&C 24-footer.
She said she was asking for $35,000.
Oh, before we talk about price, it's so brutally hot out here. Why don't we go up in the shade?
Oh, okay, all right. Well, now, as I was saying, I think Federica said she was asking for $35,000.
Yes, that's right. She's practically giving it away at that price. Her husband died unexpectedly, poor woman. He was a good friend of mine, and she has no use for it. I'd buy it, but I already own a boat, and one is enough.
Is that price negotiable?
You know, one rule of horse trading is that you never ask if the price is negotiable. You just make an offer and see what happens.
Okay, then how about 25 then?
25,000? Let me ask you, are you a serious buyer, or are you just kicking tires?
Oh, I'm serious, or otherwise I wouldn't be here.
I'll tell you what, Charles, I didn't do this with the other lookers because I don't want to waste my time. But you seem like a nice fellow. You seem sincere. Why don't you let me take you for a ride and we can talk?
Now?
Sure. The tide is right and it's a nice day for a sail. So put on your sea legs and let's go for a spin. You can see how she handles before we discuss price. Okay?
Sounds good to me.
What a beautiful day for sailing. Look at it. Nice. Yeah. Hey, all those power boats over there? We call them stink boats, stink pots.
Yeah, and they call you rad.
Yeah, but we have more fun out there sailing on the river.
It's true.
Yeah, really great. Hop on, mate. We're ready to sail.
Hey,
Hey, you forgot to ask permission to board. Just joking. It's an old Navy tradition. Let's go, mate, for a sail.
okay. What do we do first?
Okay, we're gonna go past the lines, and then we'll be heading out. Go around, and then we'll put up. Ah, it's a great day for sailing. The wind in your face, the smell of the water. Landlubbers don't know what they're missing. What do you say, mate?
I agree. I always loved sailing. I miss it.
Ah, so you've sailed before.
Yes, I have many fond childhood memories of sailing with my father.
Hey, was he an old sea dog?
Yes, he loved sailing.
My mind goes back to the good old days when I looked on steam with scorn, to the stormy days and heavy gales we encountered off Cape Horn.
We shall meet again across the tide, each happy and jolly rover. Then o'er the bar we shall swiftly glide when our voyaging is over.
So you know Angus Robertson's The Old Sea Dog poem.
One of my favorites.
I knew you were a man after my own heart.
About the boat. Can we talk?
Sure. What would you like to know?
Well, for starters, you're asking $35,000 and I offered $25,000.
And that you did. Well, Federica may take $30,000, and that's final. If you know boats, this baby is worth $50,000 easily. You know, she's only selling it that cheap because her husband has gone down to Davy Jones' locker. Poor man.
$50,000.
Sure, $50,000 with all of the electronics. We have Gorman, which is worth about $1,000.
Really?
We have a updated compass. There's another $200 or $300. The engine alone has been refurbished to cost almost $3,000.
What, any radar or sonar gyros?
Sure, we have the Garmin, and we have a radar. If you notice atop the mast, there's a radar which has a radius of about, I'd say 100 miles. So you can be offshore 100 miles.
Really?
That alone is worth $2,000. Here, take the helm, mate. Give us a ride. You're going to be buying it, so have fun with it.
Okay.
So what do you think?
I think I'd like to buy her.
Good. So let's go ashore, and we'll close the deal at the dock.
Okay.
Here, mate, let me take her. You have to know the channel going in. So how did you like the ride?
I enjoyed it very much. I really miss sailing.
Fine. Now we talk business. When can you get the money? Federica would like to sell quickly so that she doesn't have to pay the fees for keeping the boat here. Plus, she wants to visit her sister in California, and she wants to sell as soon as possible. She told me to make a deal with the most reasonable offer. Could you make it tomorrow? I'm selling to the first buyer. First come, first served.
Tomorrow? That would take a little doing, but I guess I could. Now, what about registering the boat and the paperwork?
Good, good. Tell you what I'll do. I'll take care of all the paperwork. I'll get the sales receipt, registration. You'll be here tomorrow afternoon, toward evening. I'll have all the paperwork for you. Plus, we want cash. No checks. I've learned my lesson with checks. No offense to you, but I have to be careful for her sake.
Cash? That's a lot of money to be carrying around.
Well, if that presents a problem, just say so, and I'll sell to the next buyer. This is a good deal.
No, I'll bring cash.
Good. I'll just get some information from you, and we will be done. Afternoon. And good day to you too. You're about to become the owner of a fine, fine boat. Did you bring the cash?
Right here, all 30,000.
Good. And did you see the boat?
I sure did. Everything looks good there.
Good. Well, I have all the paperwork right here for you. Got it all done this morning. Sales receipt, registration, everything that you'll need for your insurance company.
Ah, let's see. Well, everything looks like it's in order. Seems to be good. And here is your cash.
Right. It seems fine. I'll count it when I get home later. I'm sure I can trust you. I wouldn't want to have to run after you.
It's all there, I promise.
Well, mate, you just bought yourself a boat. It's all yours.
I'm thinking of taking it out for a short sail.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Why?
Well, as you can see, the weather is not nice, and it's low tide right now. You'll be scraping bottom on the way in, and you don't have the insurance yet, so if you have a problem, you won't be covered.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Take it from a man of experience. I could tell you stories.
Okay, tomorrow.
Well, I'm going to ship out now and catch you in a couple of days. If you have any questions, I'll be around. Just look for me.
Good. I'll see you then.
Excuse me, but what are you doing?
Oh, hi. I'm the new owner. Just getting ready to take her out for a sail. I just bought it yesterday.
You bought this boat yesterday?
Yeah, that's right. I bought it for Mrs. Milano.
Who?
Mrs. Milano. The wife of Mr. Milano who passed away. Well, her friend Sergio took care of it.
I hate to rain on your parade, but this boat is mine. And I don't know anybody by the name of Mrs. Milano or Sergio.
Oh, what do you mean, your boat?
Just what I said. I've owned this boat for the last 10 years. Now will you kindly get off, please?
I'm sorry, it can't be. Look, I've got the paperwork up in my car. Come on, I'll show you.
All right.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Now here's sales receipt, registration. I paid $30,000 for that. Huh?
I don't know what to tell you, but this boat is mine.
Well, can you prove it?
Yeah, of course I can prove it. My paperwork, I got it at home.
Ah, we both have paperwork.
Look, I'm trying to be reasonable, but these papers are useless.
Well, we'll have to find Sergio and straighten this out.
I don't know any Sergio. Where did you meet him?
I met him right here. He took me out for a ride on the boat the other day.
He took you on the boat for a sail?
Yes, we sailed around. He knew all about the boat.
I've been away for a few weeks. I just came back yesterday, and I wanted to come down here and check out the boat.
But we'll settle this right now. Now, there's a police officer who was here the day I met Sergio. Well, he pointed him out to me. He'll prove it.
Sean, how you doing?
Ray, I'm doing good. What's the problem?
Problem? Well, I'll tell you what the problem is. He claims he owns this boat. I bought it yesterday.
He claims it's his boat. He says he bought it off somebody named Mrs. Milano and a guy named Sergio.
I don't know what your problem is, but this is Ray Collins, and he's the owner of that boat. He's been here for as long as I've been stationed here.
Can't be. What? I bought it here. Why, you even pointed him out to me, remember? I asked you if you knew who Sergio was, and you pointed him out to me.
I remember I pointed him out to you.
See?
Who was Sergio?
He's that drifter who comes around here working on the docks, helping out the boat owners.
Oh, him. I didn't know his name, yeah, but I've seen him around.
You asked me if I knew Sergio. I pointed him out to you. What you wanted him for, I don't know, and it was none of my business.
Well, here's the papers, registration.
Where'd you get these papers from?
Sergio took care of all the paperwork.
This registration is no good. You can print these online.
What do you mean, no good?
This registration has to have the county stamps on it, based on the purchase price of the boat, and the county seal. This was just printed off the internet and filled in with your information. It's useless.
Useless? But he took me for a ride.
He took you for a ride, all right.
Well, can you arrest him or Mrs. Milano?
If he was here, I could question him, but I doubt you'll see him again. He probably took your money and drifted off somewhere.
Well, what can I do? I gave him $30,000 cash.
$30,000 cash. Well, if I was you, I'd go down to the county police department, file a complaint. They'll start an investigation and try to get your money back, which there's a slim chance of. When I get down there, I'll give them any information I have on Sergio, which isn't much, if that's his real name.
Hey, buddy. Sorry about that, but you've been scammed.
I don't believe I could have been that dumb. Well, it sounded like such a good offer.
Well, you know the old saying, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably isn't.
Yeah. Well, I guess I better get down to the police department.
Here's your papers. You're going to need them.
Good idea.
Good luck. You're going to need it. We're getting 5 each. They're getting 10 each.
Shouldn't you two be sunning yourself on a white sand beach with a Mai Tai in your hand?
In due time, my boy, in good time. A few more scores like this, and we can winter in the islands.
That mark was an easy one.
He handled it better than I thought.
It was so easy, I felt guilty taking his money.
The day you feel guilty taking a mark's money, you better retire.
Don't worry, that day will never happen.
Did we get the full 30,000?
Every penny.
I never thought we'd get that much. I thought asking for 15,000 was too much to ask.
I told you, I've been at this a while. I have a sense as to how much they'll pay. They have money for you. Good morning, guys and dolls. Chicky, the cops. I'm going to have to arrest you and take all that money into evidence. You can stop playing cops now. I kind of liked it. We really pulled that one off. 30,000 in one day's work? Not bad.
That's more money you'd make as a real cop. You played your part perfect.
Thank you. So when did you know you had him hooked? I knew I had him when I recited the poem The Old Sea Dog's Day, and he finished it. Of all the Marks, he was the only one who knew the poem. Then I knew it would be like taking candy from a baby. Speaking of candy, oh yeah, 10,000 for you and 10,000 for you. I wouldn't be flashing that money around, guys. There might be crooks watching.
I'd love to see Charles's face when he and the cops go back to the boatyard and the boat's gone.
Or when he finds out that there's no such cop on beat at the boatyard.
You sail the boat out today and take it to our boat dock.
I already sailed the boat out before he and the cops came.
I have another boatyard further up the river where we can pull the same scam. We just need to wait a few days. Then we'll be set to go.
Same scam?
No, I have another script that we can use. Do I have to be a cop again? No, you will be a rich ladies' man. Me, a rich ladies' man? I like it already.
Well, what about me?
You'll be his manservant.
And I'll be the rich lady.
A manservant.
Relax. When this summer is over, we'll be sunning ourselves in the islands with a Mai Tai in each hand. Gentlemen, until tomorrow. Tomorrow.
See ya.
Action. Action.
Sounds interesting.
Action.
She said she would let you know.
Action.
And action.
Sounds good? Take 4. Action.
Sean, how you doing?